Hi, and welcome to week 5, session 5 in our 40 days of community. Wow, what an amazing time we are having serving the Lord together and being in groups together, in communion with God, in community with the Almighty, in community with one another, and in our community. People are seeing our billboards, people are seeing our ads on Facebook. People are seeing what we're doing through Instagram and various other means, and they're wanting to be a part. As a matter of fact, we are baptizing people. Now, pretty much each week, new people are being baptized who are brand new to our church because they have come to a group. Isn't that exciting? Our billboards are up, our advertisements are out. Trunk or Treat and Community Celebration was a huge success. All of this is working together because we are working together in community. And that's what our session is about today. It's about serving together. There is nothing more beautiful than serving the Lord with somebody. You know, there's a phrase or a saying, the family that prays together stays together. And I believe that very strongly. It is true. A praying family, a family that prays together, does stay together. And it's not just because they get together and say a few words to God, because prayer is even more than that. When they pray together, they are actually serving the Lord together. And a marriage is strong when you serve the Lord together, and a family is strong when you serve the Lord together. So the family that prays together, in other words, serves the Lord together, they can stay together. Same as with a group. A group that serves the Lord together stays together, and we don't leave somebody behind. If somebody is weak or troubled or feeling like they're losing out, we drag them with us. Hey, come and serve with me. And the next thing you know, because you're serving others, you're feeling strong, revived, renewed. The focus is off of you, because as long as you focus on yourself, your problems, you are going to see nothing but problems. But when you begin to focus on others, then what you see in your own life is, I have so much to be grateful for. There's so many good things happening for me, and you become joyful. And the group can stay together if we serve together. So this is important. We are serving together. From parking lot prayer for people to drive through for prayer over their needs, to Safe Harbor, to Second Saturday, to hurricane relief efforts, to trunk or treat and community celebration, and on and on and it goes. Door hangers, all of it working together. We are serving together. So, the first thing I want to point out is groups that serve together make themselves available to serve. If you've got a group and you want to serve, and it's your desire to serve, you'll make yourself available. First, you'll say, I don't know if I have time. But then over time, you'll start to think through your week and you'll be like, I actually do have a little bit of time for this because it's important. And if you're going to be a group that will serve together, you're going to have to make yourselves available to serve. It's just a decision. Time doesn't just happen, it doesn't just like show up. Oh, here's all this extra time. That's never going to happen. But if you make a decision, I'm making myself available, then the time will be there. It really will. And you will do it and be happy that you did. Secondly, I want to point out that groups that serve together work as a team. You work as a team. One of the beautiful things about your group, the people sitting at your table right now, right there where you are, there are individuals with unique abilities. Various talents are represented in your group. And God gave all of that to you so that you could put it with someone else's talent and together make a team that works. You know, the Detroit Tigers are making a run right now and they're just having a great season. They finished off the year with this big winning streak. They went their last, 46 games or whatever, I think it was, they were 33-13. And here's the deal, they've got some stars on the team, but they're all young, they're all hungry to win, and they are doing the most unique things. I was watching a game the other night where they had a guy come in and start the game and pitch like one inning to start the game and then be taken out. That's flipping everything around. But you know what? Their manager is utilizing their different talents to work together to make the team work. And teamwork really does make the dream work. So groups that serve together work as a team. In your group, figure out all of your various talents and try to decide how you can use all of it to serve the Lord and others together. The Bible tells a very great story from the life of Jesus of a man who was lame and could not walk. And one day his friends hear that Jesus is in town. And a lot of other people must have heard it too, because these guys decided to take their friend to Jesus. They put him on a stretcher, four friends carrying one man, to the house where they heard that Jesus was. Well, when they got there, everybody had heard about it because there was a crowd. The house was packed. The Bible said there wasn't room to get in, and you couldn't even get around the windows or the doors. Everybody is listening, looking, trying to see Jesus, trying to hear what he says. There was no room whatsoever. But these four guys said, we believe that Jesus can help our friend. If anybody can help him, Jesus can. We've got to get him to Jesus. They made a decision. Let's serve together for the purpose of the healing of our friend. And they took the time, no matter how long it took. And it did not happen quickly. They made a journey to where Jesus was. That took time. And then the Bible said when they couldn't get in and you couldn't even really get to the doors, somebody said, let's go up on the roof. They climb up on the roof, take the guy to the roof. And in those days, the roofs of the houses in the Palestine area were made of earth between beams, and they would pack earth in between the beams. And so they said, there's only one way. Let's tear off the roof. And they tear it all out, make a hole in the roof, find out where Jesus is, and lower the man right in front of Jesus. Well, at the end of the day, the man is walking home, and there is wild celebration because teamwork made the dream work. In your group, there is a ministry that you can perform that will bring joy and jubilation and an experience with Jesus Christ to the entire town. The entire town was impacted. And certainly the man whose healed life was changed forever because they made a decision to work as a team. Groups that serve together also think more about others than themselves. Case in point, these guys didn't think about their sore backs, how heavy the man was, or how long it would take to get him there. They didn't think about how hard it was going to be to get up on that roof and tear it all off. They just decided he is so important to us that even though it's going to be tiring, it's going to be hot, we're going to get sweaty, our back is going to ache, and people may even laugh at us, we're not worried about ourselves. We are worried about helping others. Groups that serve together do every task with equal dedication. This is important. Do every task with equal dedication. You know what I love about our church family? I love the fact that many, many members of our congregation, of our church family, are willing to work. As in Nehemiah, when they were rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem, the Bible said the people had a mind to work. And I think God could say that about the Apostolic Church in Auburn Hills and internationally. The people have a mind to work. We have a mind to work. And so many of you are so willing to work very hard and be very dedicated to do a task, no matter how great it is in human estimation or how small it is in human estimation. Because I would tell you, every task is important. And groups that serve together do every task with equal dedication. In our church, I often say, everybody here is a 10 in some area. A 10 in some area. What does that mean? Well, that simply means on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and the least, 10 being the best and greatest, knock it out of the park, grand slam, home run. Everybody has somewhere where they can serve and be a 10 in that area. We find that area and we do it. Everybody's a 10 in some area. And the other thing we discover is every task is important. Perform every task with equal dedication. There is not one task more important than the others. In the eyes of God, as we work together for His kingdom, they are all important and we work together with equal dedication. During your discussion time today, I'd like for you to spend a little bit of time talking about how your group can serve the Lord by serving others in humility. Now, when the 40 days is over, maybe you felt the pressure of the 40-day campaign and you feel like everything we do, we have to do within these 40 days. No. I don't want you to misunderstand. We give the emphasis on the 40 days because it gives us a specific allotted amount of time for us to focus our efforts. But I'm praying that we start a movement that is not a 40-day movement. It's like a till Jesus comes movement. I want us to do this beyond the 40 days, and you and your group can serve others in humility well beyond the 40 days. I know we're coming up to where you're seeing the end of the 40 days, and you may be getting concerned. Maybe we didn't pull off what we wanted to during the 40 days. It's okay. November's coming. Thanksgiving's coming. December's coming. Christmas is coming. Winter is coming. There are a lot of places that you can help others and serve others. So discuss that. And let's look forward to serving together and seeing a great victory as we do so. I believe that God is going to allow us to make an impact in our broad community, in the church community, and in the worldwide community.